And you got to love this if you're the defensive coordinator because your defense stayed disciplined. They didn't over-pursue to the running back. They stayed home, played great with their eyes, and they were able to make the tackle.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
3rd and goal coming up here. Looking to throw, it's back. Into the end zone. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Hit the afterburners, kid. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Nice strike, big play in the passing game. I'll tell you what, find your mismatches, find your advantages, what you do well, and do it again. And then again. And then we know how we do it again. Keep attacking.
He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Judkins. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. The Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. Wide out in motion. From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
To the air, it's Howard. Pressure coming. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's second down, incomplete pass, go to third down. If we need to go for it on fourth down, this offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll take it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. First order of business here, don't give up a big return, then the defense just has to keep them out of the end zone. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And wings it incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, how about the execution by this offense? Taking almost all of the clock, tying this football game, and now get that kicker loose. No pressure at all. Go kick that thing to the uprights, and you get the big W.
And he knocks through the pressure-filled extra point, and now see if they can hang on. Together a 75-yard drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass.
Oh, what you trying to get at? Leave the play with no nigga, we giving out bills.
Returner's
It's not
gonna
like,
try to see what he can get.
okay, you want to get turned up. We got Julio and the Rose, and Finesse on the top. Migos plug, give me shit straight Jose. Never had a nigga like me. I pull up fresh, this is for no lane. I was just born in the ball. Like the real, all right, that I'm got my paper, got the fuck. They don't care about what you say. Knowing these niggas ain't stupid, but I got rounds just in case that you play. My bro been gone, but I can still call his phone. And it rains. We didn't deal alone, but I know you made it home. Cause it rains. If you got it, keep it close. It ain't fair. You got it bad. Keep it close. Keep it safe. Fuck days. Go through shit, but I'm rich. So I can call it pain. New bitch, I too much. I told her something to main. I'll shoot my new bitch. I was lying. I already got the name. See good girls fuck off all the time. I think they all the same. No, it's gonna go for the end, so you can't understand what I'm saying. Gotta keep niggas up out my business.
And 1 second
Yeah, bitch, but definitely keep on the scene. That's a bitch that like my dad.
But they're out of Hail Mary range here.
Please
Needing
don't
a
tell me what you
touchdown to
gonna
win
do.
this game. This is
Still
going to be a
I'll still get extra
last-second,
to this
last
day. I
chance
don't
play.
count in my
But
bills.
they're
My
practice,
teeth
by the
shit,
way.
but don't yell to my
It's gonna
room.
involve
She be
probably
sure.
a lot of
You made me
laterals.
mad, they gon'
We've seen
that
crazier
belt.
stuff happen in
They
college
say she ain't fucking, but I think
They
she
make
care
the
about
stop,
them.
and the clock strikes 0,
New fit
and
every
that
drip,
will do
I
it for this
got
one.
some black.
You want to talk about
Every
building
time I open
confidence?
his back before we kill this in the bullshit. I went in cap it, bro. For real, he'll show you how to do it. Trying to go spill up on WK, I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks. They've watched those games like this. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big time plays.
If I did that, it'd be bad. Gotta get that. I know I'm doing.
You know you're going to win. You don't think
For
you're going
bitches
to
keep
win.
on pulling, picked up before I go out of the bitch. So I hope you don't think he's spoken. Got somebody bitch who like suck dick. I call that bitch for Susan. Trying to get back from
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What you trying to get at? We ain't gonna play with no nigga. We giving out bell and it sound like boom, 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 boom. Okay.